Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Chelsea.
Who's ready to get a Christmas tree?
Well, I guess me.
Wow.
I have to do the loading up and everything.
I didn't mean to be, I was like all up in there. We are on our way to go get a Christmas tree. We're going over the river and through the woods to the middle of nowhere to go get a Christmas tree. I think we're going to the same place we went to last year, right? Yeah. So we're gonna get a Christmas tree. Chelsea, why did you say you wanted your gloves?
So that I can touch the tree.
So you can touch all the trees?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a mad dash to try to find her some gloves before we left.
I'm just using my winter gloves.
Your winter gloves, so there'll be sap all over your winter gloves.
You can wash them.
Oh, great. So we're on our way to go pick out a Christmas tree. Oh, we never did decide, place our bets on how big it was gonna be, Chelsea.
All right.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Take a guess. I'm gonna guess 9 foot. Oh, maybe 8.
I don't know. Ask Maddie. Give me a second. I think.
Well, it can't be any bigger than 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably come in between
8 and 9.
9 and 10, I think.
Really?
That depends what they have, really.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's nice and warm and sunny. We almost don't even need our coats. Chelsea didn't put hers on. Okay, Chelsea, what's your official guess?
9.5.
9.5? I'll say 9. I think you're probably closer. Ooh. Usually the big ones are in the barn, but we just went in the barn and we weren't impressed with any of them, so we're gonna do some wandering around. Was it not a good year for growing trees or something? I guess we're going in the field. So typically the past couple of years we've been able to pick out a big tree from the barn. They usually have the big ones hanging. You can see them, you can see how fluffy they are, full and big and all that. The ones that they have are puny, and the ones on the barn. And the guy's like, well, we'll probably have more hanging next week. I don't have a whole lot of faith in...
What about that one back there?
That's not the style we want.
I don't have a whole lot of faith that even if we were to come back, like we're on a mission to get a tree today. I don't think we'll wait. But yeah, a lot of them were just like tiny and puny and not full and fluffy or tall enough or anything. So he's like, well, we might have some like way out there in the field. So we got a saw and we're going out to the field to see if we can find a tree. But like, even if we do find one, are you gonna really want to saw it down?
Oh, not really. At least it's not freezing cold.
I almost said to the guy, like, well, if we find one, will you come cut it down for us? We're not exactly like we talked about it in the past. Actually, our first Christmas here, we were like, we're gonna go cut down a tree, and we got a saw and we walked around and we didn't find any big ones. So we weren't able to do it that year. And then we're like, well, maybe we'll do it just as a one-time experience one of these days. So maybe this is one of those days.
Oh, yeah.
Our one-time experience of cutting down our own tree. But yeah, we are, now we are over the river and through the woods looking for a Christmas tree. I'm hiding from the aggressive sun. Okay guys, we left the first place that we've gone to the last 2 years and went down the road to another place that all their trees were bundled unless they were tiny, so you couldn't really see them, and they were like crazy expensive, even though they had signs that said we've got the best prices. No. And then we went to one other place that Google said they were closed, but I said, we're right here, let's just check it out. But who knows? And sure enough, we got there and the gate was closed. So we like have no other place to go for a Christmas tree other than Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart. So I guess we're going to Home Depot to see if they have any trees and maybe get one there. I was teasing them. I was like, let's get one of them plastic trees. I've been wanting a phlox tree.
No.
Chelsea
Have to anymore.
had a fit. Huh?
Said you just might have to.
Might have
anymore.
to. We might not have another option at this point. And we're back where we started. So at this farm, the first place we came, there are, first off, a roller coaster ride down to the farm. There was a pile of trees that the guy said were 10 to 12 foot, but they're all bundled up and they're all in a pile. So our last option was to come back and try to find a tree in the pile. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Ready?
And Daddy's got to pick one still.
Find one.
He's got his tape measure out and he's inspecting them all. This is the problem. They're all bundled and laying down and you can't see them.
Measure how high they are. They're all just stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, so it makes it tricky. Makes it really hard to pick one. That's why we like going up to the barn and picking them, but they just don't have any big ones up there. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's a tree. I can't lift that myself. The ones at Home Depot, I could one hand. I could lift them up.
Michael's like, I can lift it up with one hand. It's
That
so
I could
tiny.
budge.
He wants the kind that we gotta struggle to get it in the house. We've lost our son, and it's cold. And Michael was just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I'm like, I'm just gonna go sit in the truck. I'm cold. So I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea joins me. So I was just standing there freezing for no reason. So, okay, he just gave the worker guy a thumbs up. So I think he might have picked one. Are you decking the halls? Pixel found a stick. Actually, Daddy tossed it to her and said, here, have the stick. It's part of the Christmas tree. Casey's got her own little Christmas tree stick. Oh, you gonna nosh on it? Oh my goodness, I bet
That's
it's...
your Christmas tree. This is our Christmas tree.
I bet it's kind of sappy, maybe. All right. Not quite to the ceiling, that's for sure. But Chelsea wants to be the one to release the netting.
Don't worry about holding your finger, just cut.
And she's not going to be able to reach to the tippy top. Oh,
Yeah, you can probably just do that. You don't have to scissor.
It's not working. It's not going up.
You got the scissor backwards.
Oh, I do? Oh.
No, I guess you did. No, you had it right.
I think it'll cut either way. You hear it like stretching.
That, you hear all the needles falling?
Yeah,
It didn't get shook.
it didn't get shook up.
Come on.
You're doing good. It's gonna
Hold on, let me.
gonna bust open. Now it looks like it's leaning towards the far wall.
Yeah.
Is it?
The trunk looks straight.
I think it's I think it's leaning back. It looks like it's gonna fall. Oh my gosh. Why does it look so like it's leaning so much to me? Chelsea's freaking out that I need to be vlogging. All it is Daddy's just getting the net off the top. That's all.
Let's take it out. Everything goes down.
She wants me to be filming
Well,
in
that's
case
off, so
it all,
It's not going anywhere.
in case things go south.
It's just tangled up in the top now.
Are you keeping your distance, Pix? She's like, I'm out of here, man. Something's gonna happen. I don't want to be in the middle of it. Oh, there's your stick. You might want to take it somewhere else, though.
Okay, don't.
No,
don't-
Pixie's trying to get the stick that's caught in the... Pixie said, I help. I help, sister.
Thanks.
I help.
Yeah, thanks. Oh.
I help. I'll get right in the way of Daddy and I'll help. Good girl. Yes, I know. You're not so sure about all this, huh? You're gonna sit on Mommy's foot until it's over? Well, says it's not in the net anymore and it's not releasing. So yeah, I guess it's gonna need those few days.
Yep.
We always decorate on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So it's gonna need those few days for the branches to settle and to their spot, unless you give it a good shake-a-shake-o, which it probably needs.
This came from the tree!
There's a glove in our tree. Pixie has decided this is the best spot to be in, on Mommy's foot, where it's safe, away from this nonsense.
Wait, is it going to fluff up the tree?
Huh?
Is there a way to fluff up the tree?
We'll let Daddy tell us what to do, okay?
The original string.
Original.
No, vines. There you go.
Nature.
It's nature.
Nature string. Michael said he peeked inside and he's like, oh, it's full of needles. Because usually when you get them, they put them on the machine that shakes them and shakes all the needles out, but it was already bundled up. So we didn't get that done. Oh boy. Well, at least it looks like it's nice and thick. Oh my gosh. I help Daddy. I'll clean this up for you.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Oh my! Got that right out of the forest with all the vines. Oh my gosh!
Well, that's about as natural as you can get.
Yeah, let's hope there's nothing living in there. A squirrel jumps out at you. Then it's really a National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation tree. The official measurement.
Well, I already know how tall it is.
Chelsea said 9.5 and I said 9.
You went between 9 and 8. I don't know what your official thing was.
Oh.
You said 9 first and then you said, oh, maybe 8.
Yeah, I would say 8.5.
I did measure it. Like me and Chelsea did measure the tree when it was laying down.
But it's also been trimmed. They cut
only half inch.
they cut off a
This
half
isn't going to be an
inch.
official measurement because it's sitting on top of the tree stand now.
Okay, so Chelsea's measurement was 9.5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say 8.5 ish. Now this was the guess before we saw the tree, before we picked out the
You guys
tree.
already guessed.
But yeah, that was what we guessed. Well, we also thought there was going to be a bunch more big trees to choose from, and there weren't. So, it was like right here.
Yeah, 9 foot. Which that's what it was. Chelsea and I
9?
measured it. It was about.
Why does
9.
that say 9 foot?
9 foot. It was a little higher than that because
A little higher than 9.
it's sitting in the tree stand right now, so it's a couple inches off the ground.
Do I win?
Oh, so it's almost like a tie, like right in between what she said and what I said.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You said, your first guess was 9,
Okay.
and then Chelsea guessed 9.5, and you said, well, maybe 8.
Okay, so I'll stick with my original
Like, who gets
guess.
What do you get for the winner?
Nothing.
Okay.
Bragging rights. So
Wait, who was what? Who?
Well, you said 9.5. Mommy did say 9, but then she said 8. So I guess Mommy
Wait,
said 8. She
what did you
was
guess?
foot away. You were only a half a foot away, so technically you would be closer if Mommy stuck with her 8 foot. I didn't guess. I wanted 10 foot, so I lost. Yeah, we definitely could have got another foot up there.
yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. It does need to settle.
I need to settle. I need to
Ornaments.
do some trimming, some shaping, and I need to tie some branches.
Yeah, so it still has some. I mean, it's got to settle, and then we've got some work to do. But I think it's gonna turn out pretty decent, especially once you get the ornaments and the lights and all that on there.
Don't look at that side. Oh my gosh. It's horrible over here. I don't know what the heck they had going on.
This
Like it's almost like the trees is just lapped off.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Well, that's what I'm gonna.
You know what? You put heavy ornaments on this, and it settles a little bit. See?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But we're gonna-
it'll be all right.
We're gonna
turn it.
fishing line, and I'm gonna tie and bring those branches down.
Yeah.
If they don't settle.
If they don't, and
If we have a pillow fight with the tree.
not near the tree.
The heck?
No, I was already teasing Pixel. She'd lost her crash zone. Like I used to throw her toys here, and then she'd crash into the wall. So she's lost her spot. Is that pixie hair? Is that pixie dust? What is that?
I don't know.
No, it's like
saw a few of those.
it's like synthetic
I don't know.
fur.
Because there's some up there too.
I wonder if it's from the rope or something. That's what it looks like. Like it's
What rope?
I don't know.
The net was blue.
I don't know.
I mean, there could have been a creature living in it for
I
sure.
don't know.